welcome to a special edition of Roundball Digest. Coach, I'm really excited tonight. First of all, we're in the Cougar Gymnasium. We're going to have an opportunity to talk to a couple of your players, and a lot of good stuff tonight. Hopefully within 2 hours, be crowning you with another championship. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. First of all, 2 wins again. Amazing with the performances we've come up with.
Yeah, we've been playing well, Libby, and no question about it, the last 2 ball games. And, you know, if we get the game tonight, these kids will have done something that I don't think a lot of people that even really know the game of basketball thought they can do, and that's win 20 games, a league championship. And we really don't want to stop here, but I mean, that's quite an accomplishment for these kids.
Yeah, and I don't mean to embarrass you, though. Also, thus far, I mean, tonight's game a key because Pitt's been very tough. Of course, you still have Coughlin, but unbeaten in league play, which I think that in your wildest dreams, you could not have projected.
Absolutely. We're not there yet. I mean, we have a tough Pittston ball club tonight, led by Andre LeBrute and Matt DeSoy, but, you know, our kids will be up for the task, and if we can get this one tonight, of course, we're not going to lay down and go up at Coughlin just because we have the championship. We get this one tonight, we want to go up there and complete the undefeated season.
This Pittston club, again, I guess preseason, pretty highly touted.
No question about it. They're real streaky. They've played some teams played everybody very tough, but they are streaky. They kind of go as LeBrute and DeSoy go. No question about that. And you really have to hold those 2 guys down if you're going to be successful against Pittston area.
Okay, Coach, a little pressure is going to be put on us because we have a couple of youngsters who may be trying to take these positions from us. I can't wait till next segment. We're going to be looking at some highlights and talking to Matt Scarcella. That following this message.
Scarcella wants to push. That pass picked off by Rush. Back the other way, Scarcella in for 2. Good layup by Scarcella.
Birds singing, waterfalls, or your favorite music. Is the TV volume so loud that it's annoying to others? These may be signs that you have a hearing loss. It develops so slowly. In fact, you may not notice your problem unless people bring it to your attention. Linda Farley is a professional who specializes in evaluating people with hearing loss from infants to adults. Linda Farley will personally and professionally discuss any hearing problems that you may have, as well as the options available to help you enjoy the sounds of hearing.
SureSave Supermarket, with an outstanding deli and luscious hot foods for takeout too. Plus party platters and cakes. An excellent meat department with special cuts, of course. Gold card specials every week and senior citizen discounts Tuesdays and Wednesdays. This week's specials: fresh turkeys, 59 cents a pound, and Surefine butter, 99 cents. Freeland SureSave, Front and Graham Streets, Freeland, open daily 7 to 9 with Pennsylvania Lottery too.
Penny's Classified comes to WYLN 35 now 7 days a week. Enjoy Penny's Classified ads right here on WYLN. Creative, inexpensive, classified advertising that works. Products, services, buy, seller, trade. High color, eye-catching graphics. It's so easy to find what you need. Don't miss Penny's Classified Daily on WYLN 35. We're your local network.
Groceries Plus in Hazleton sells groceries, plus a whole lot more. Groceries Plus has a large selection of groceries, snacks, and deli items to choose from. Groceries Plus offers a daily lunch menu, including soups, sandwiches, and a salad bar. For the health conscious, try our new greaseless frying menu. Have crispy fried food in minutes, without the extra oil and calories. Lunch seating is available, and now you can get your lottery tickets at Groceries Plus, 22nd and North Vine Street, Hazleton. We're open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Crest Auto Parts has been serving the community for 80 years, and after 4 generations of auto recycling, we're all new. Crest Auto Parts is still your supermarket warehouse of parts, and now we're fully computerized for your no-wait convenience. We've got all the parts you need, and if we don't, we can surf the net with 6,500 other yards to find what you want. You don't need anywhere else to go to get your wheels turning. All you need is Crest Auto Parts right here next to Harry's You Pull It in West Hazleton.
Welcome back, and what a great honor tonight, talking about the talented youngsters that we have, and co-captain Matt Scarcella. Matt, a little bit of background. Been very much impressed with your overall play, but especially those inside moves. And I know your grandfather, Tony Scarcella, is going to take credit for that. but your inside game, you really work on that?
Yeah, during the summer I worked mainly on my outside game, but I still got inside because I've always liked to post up a lot because I've always been a little bit bigger than most guards. The coach might think I was a little bit bigger, but...
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I've seen you anywhere from 5'10" to 6'2". Yeah. Would you want to tell the audience what your actual height is?
I'm about...
Tell the truth now.
About 6'1".
Okay, it's interesting. I think that they may be seeing the mats being rolled. I want to mention, we know, Coach, everybody's watching this show, and we're going to be looking forward to your victory tonight against Pittston. We also, on our station, will be having our wrestling match against Berwick. So a real big evening planned, so in case the people see some activity there. Back to Matt. You had some injuries, a little illness early. Able to battle back. Did that affect the game at all?
No, not really. Well, in the Coughlin game, and I had the flu the week before that, and I really couldn't do anything against the Coughlin game then. In my first game back, in the Nanticoke game, I injured my knee, and it wasn't bad in the second half, but then it really got swollen after that, and it was really hard to move it for about a week after that. But no, it really hasn't affected me, really. It just tightens up a little bit, but after that, no, it's all right.
It's amazing when you came back from those. You always had real strong games. We're going to have some highlights. We're going to have you and Coach Live can comment, and I have a few more questions after we see these. Coach?
Okay, here we are against Berwick, and there's Matt. Nice pass to his inside teammate there, Matt Tucker. Matt Tucker's been shooting the ball very well for us. Here we come down transition. Nice steal by Jeff Rush. Hits Matt going the other way and makes a real nice move here. Dips the shoulder on James Noel and lays it in. Whatever he is, 5'11", 6'1", he does a great job inside. But he also can go outside, Libby. There's a nice pass from Jeff inside to Nick Monafor. And we get a couple offensive boards, 2 or 3, and Matt Tucker stays with it. And that's what Matt Tucker's been doing very well, staying on the offensive boards. Real nice job.
Did you enjoy seeing yourself? You looked real good there.
Yeah, it was all right. I like that.
Well, running the court, again, it seems like, you know, you've played with our Cougars for several years. It seems like this year's team very interesting because you guys seem to be interchangeable. You seem just as comfortable taking a 3 as you do with your back to the basket.
Yeah. Well, I've always been mainly a guard, and so I've always worked on my outside shot a lot during the summer. And I just love shooting outside too, as well as playing inside. But so we're all really interchangeable. We're all mainly do the same job. We're all really guards.
That's why I think it's a nightmare for defenses. Coach, we have second quarter highlights.
Okay.
Kicks out for Monafor back over.
Here's second quarter. Nice pass from Matt Scarcella in the high post to Charlie Sanko coming off the bench. And Charlie's been a good weapon for us off the bench. Here we are moving the ball around. Ball goes in the post again to Matt. A real nice up and under move. And he's done that really well. For somebody who says he's been practicing all the guard moves, he really does a nice job inside. Nice steal. And a good dish from Charlie to Jeff Rush.
And Jeff trickles that in.
We're moving up and down the court pretty well against Berwick. Okay, against their zone, a high-low from Matt Tucker. Very nice pass and a nice move by Matt Scarcella on the low block.
I think you were going to say something earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say that, again, he just does... We are interchangeable, and he is a guard, and Matt Tucker really plays like a guard. So we really have a 5-guard offense out there, Libby. I've never had a team like this, but we're getting the inside play because of Matt Scarcella, and now Matt Tucker's also starting to play well inside.
Yeah, I think that's what we mentioned before the break, that, you know, to defend you guys, it's awfully difficult because, again, Matt can play on the high post. He also goes down low, and I don't like to use the term finish it, but he finishes the play about as well as anybody I've seen in recent years.
Well, it starts with catching the ball. He's got good hands. He catches. He makes a real nice pump fake, and usually it's such a good fake, people usually leave their feet, and that's where he's real tough.
Okay, Coach, how about third quarter highlights?
Okay. All right, Nick Monafor with the ball again into the post to Matt. There's those pump fakes I'm talking about. A nice dish pass to Matt Tucker, who's around the basket now, and that's really helping us. He's starting to really get active around the basket. Here's our zone offense. Ball goes high post, and there he is. Again, showing the versatility of the 16-foot jump shot.
Matt with 10.
Okay, defensively here. We're playing man. Nice block by Matt Tucker. I don't know why they showed that. I went off him that time. That's okay. They're allowed 2 mistakes a game, Mr. Illuminati.
He's doing one to show his humor.
Jeff Rush had 2 great steals, kind of holding himself at half court, waited on the pass, and picked up that one and scored. Really 2 nice jobs in transition defense. They were moving the ball around again, high post. Nice move, real nice pass. Matt Tucker shooting the ball well. Great pass, though. If you don't make that pass, we don't get that shot.
I think that capsulized the season beautifully. Matt, the one time he takes the jumper, hits it. Next time he's penetrating, beautiful pass. Now, when you get the pass in there, I think that, again, we break down zone defenses probably better than any other teams I've seen. You get it there, your first option, are you looking to pass, or if you know what goes through your mind?
The first option, I think, is really, I like driving to the hole, really, for my first option. And then if they're playing up on me, so I'll drive, but if they're playing off me, I'll shoot the ball, and if I can't do that, I'll use my fakes and try to look to pass or kick it back out to one of the guards.
Okay, that's where you put pressure. In other words, once you do that, we penetrate. You guys do go to the middle quite a bit. I notice a lot of other teams in attacking zones seem to stay on the perimeter. But you guys, when you do that, Coach, really breaks down the team defense.
Well, and we were concerned about that. Again, we really didn't, if Matt was going to play outside facing the basket at all times, we really didn't have anybody in there that was a real complete post player with the team we wanted out there as a starting unit. So he's, again, to reiterate, he's done a great job inside and outside.
Okay, now looking back, I remember we talked, Matt, you probably have seen some of the shows, but Coach Leib had said probably from the beginning of the year, I've never seen the man prophesy a team as well as he did. He felt you're probably going with 9 players. He did mention you would be a key, looking leadership from you and Jeff as the seniors. And, you know, that seems to have just come to fruition. Did you foresee, I don't realize that you as an athlete say, yeah, we're going to win every game. But I mean, to be where we are tonight with the win, we win the championship unbeaten.
Yeah, well, I figured a lot of teams wouldn't be looking at us to be a powerhouse like we were in the conference. So I knew a lot of teams were going to try to look ahead of us, but I knew how good we were going to be, and I knew that a lot of teams wouldn't expect us to be where we are tonight. So I was just hoping we'd have a great year, and finally it happened. I'm just glad to be playing for Coach and the Cougars.
Yeah, I think that, Coach, what you mentioned again, that I think that coming out the senior leadership and the fact that, I think you've said even in the press, a lot of fun coaching this team. You know, each night, different star. Matt Sick comes back, scores 18. Some of the boys who look great in the earlier games score maybe 4 or 6. Next night, someone else is scoring 12, 14 points.
Definitely. It's been real enjoyable for me. Again, you know, no returning starters, maybe a part-time starter with Matt Tucker. I thought we'd have a very good year. I knew we could contend for the league championship, but I never really dreamed that, you know, we'd be 19-3 going into tonight's game. And these guys have done it. They believe in themselves, and the coaching staff believes in them.
I think for once it was nice. You're always the guy being chased. And I really think when I looked at the preseason prognostication, this time you were in the chase with others that were supposedly, you mentioned, quite a bit above you.
Yeah, there's definitely a group of teams that were going to be in the mix. And again, we mentioned the parity, and even in a couple of our games, real close, could have gone either way. So we've, you know, it's the old adage, the harder I work, the luckier I get. And we've had a couple of games that could have gone the other way, but we work hard every night of practice. These kids are great to coach. They're very unselfish. That's what I like about them. It doesn't matter who scores. And our stats show that.
I think that's great. And I think Matt is probably our leading scorer, you know, at least average-wise. Right. I was wondering, mentally, from going from a top reserve, as you were last year, to probably being a key starter, any adjustments?
No, I was just so happy that I finally got my chance to play. I mean, I was probably reserved for probably the best backcourt in the state. I know I wasn't going to play that much last year, but I don't think I should have, because they were such great guards. But I just came into this year looking to step up and just have a good year, and I'm just fortunate I'm having that.
Just the way you handle yourself, Matt, you could see that you're an honor roll student. I want to commend Coach Live publicly. I think our 10 kids on the varsity making the honor roll. You handle yourself beautifully. I want to commend you on a great year. We have to think of Uncle Joe and Uncle Francis, the shooters, your grandfather who moves under the basket, and your dad who played more like you do all the way around the court. I want to congratulate you. Good luck tonight, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. We'll be back with more Coach Live and Jeff Rush following this message.
Good job,
This is Musselman Jewelers, jewelry headquarters in the Laurel Mall. Stop by, browse around, and discover why Musselman's is the first choice of discerning shoppers. Musselman's is the brilliant choice in diamonds. Selection, quality, and price set us apart from all the rest. See our entire inventory of fine jewelry, watches, rings, 14-karat gold chains, pendants, bracelets, earrings, lovely gemstone jewelry, pearls, and a stunning gift line. Musselman's, where quality is not expensive. For over 20 years in Hazleton's Laurel Mall.
Dementi's Restaurant proudly presents the absolute best ice carving festival on Saturday, February 8th and Sunday, February 9th. Come out and see some of the absolute best ice carvings from all over the country. The absolute best sculptors put their skills to the test, creating Olympic-sized pieces and competing for $20,000 in prizes. Admission is only $3 for adults and $1 for kids under 12. Don't miss the 1997 Ice Carving Festival, February 8th and 9th at the Lackawanna County Stadium.
Delicious food, affordable prices, fast, friendly service, and a comfortable atmosphere best describes Ferdinand's Family Restaurant. Whether you join us for breakfast, lunch, or try us for dinner, you're sure to be satisfied. Our regular menu has over 200 items to choose from and cocktails to accent your menu. And be sure to leave room for Ferdinand's tantalizing homemade dessert to top off that perfect dining experience. Ferdinand's Family Restaurant also has a full catering menu for businesses or any occasion. Ferdinand's Family Restaurant, the taste you'll always remember in a place you'll never forget.
Berwick Chevrolet just received a new shipment of 1996 Chevrolet Corsica sedan program cars, and we're passing the savings on to you. When new, these cars sold for $15,500. Your cost, $97.77, or just $179.97 a month. This is the purchase price for these low-mileage program cars. This is not a lease price. You must hurry. There's only 12 of these cars available. Hurry now for your choice of color. They come equipped with automatic transmission, front-wheel drive, anti-lock brakes, air conditioning, and more. Berwick Chevrolet, 12th and Pine Street, Berwick. First come, first sold.
Welcome back, and another thrill to introduce co-captain Jeff Rush. We're going to be talking to him, Coach, during this segment. And I did mention, you mentioned about the Scarcellas. This guy reminds me of Adam Scarcella, who was a point guard before they coined the term point guard.
We don't have enough time to go into all the Scarcellas and Silvernotti, so we'll go on to Jeff now.
Jeff, first of all, I want to commend you on a tremendous season thus far. We know tonight you're zeroing in beat Pittston, but I like the transition again. You were a top reserve for a couple of years behind maybe one of the outstanding backcourts in the history of high school basketball. Did that help you playing behind Ryan Live and Terry Kringle?
Oh, definitely. I mean, learning so much from those guys, just how to handle the ball, really, and they taught me how to cover it up and just to go at it and do your thing and don't let anybody take the ball off you.
Okay, I could see that, the competitive zeal, there's no doubt. I know the way Terry ran the offense last year, and it seems like you've combined it because Ryan was more of a scoring guard. Terry moved the ball around, would take the shot. You go into a game saying tonight I'm going to have to look for my shot more, or is it basically look to pass first, but if the opening's there, I'm going to take it?
I try to get everybody the ball first, and if they're not hitting their shots, then I know maybe it's my time to step up, try and get a couple more shots in the offense, and if they go down, great. If not, just keep moving the ball, and somebody will make the shot.
Yeah, it seems like a couple of key threes that you made this year, where a lot of other guys might not have wanted to release the ball. I go back to the Coughlin game, where everything, I mean, really, because it was one of the most exciting games I've seen. I know Coach says I have a tendency to forget that we've had so many great games, but I rate that probably in the top 5 that I've ever seen because of the excitement and the opposition. They were an excellent team, but you just let that one go relatively early in that third overtime.
I was confident in my shot, and I was open, so I took the shot. It went down.
Oh, I like that. That's very good. That's the reason you're so successful running that offense. Okay, Coach, some highlights, and if you and Jeff want to comment on it.
Lost control of it.
Okay, against Tobin last Saturday night, Matt Tucker was on fire again. Jeff starting the offense, moving the ball. Michael Barletta hits Matt in the corner. Here we are playing man defense. Jeff has done a great job last couple games, stealing the ball, throws a great pass. And, of course, that's the dunk with the Nick Montefiore behind the back pass. But started by a Jeff Rush steal and a great outlet pass. Here's Jeff again, swinging the ball. Matt Tucker in the corner. And he was on fire. All 5 guys know they could take that shot when it's there. Key is it's got to be there. Good defense. Matt Scarcella overplaying. Again, it shows the unselfishness of this team. Steal right to the point guard. Nick Montefiore along, and Jeff got him the ball. And that's the great thing about this team. Very unselfish play.
I love the chest pass again. That was about a 75-foot chest pass from a point guard.
Jeff's a lot stronger than he looks. He's a tough kid. Okay. Real tough kid.
I also want to mention, Jeff, that play with Montefiore to Tucker, I mentioned to Coach live, but many years ago, you probably see Billy Packer, who is the CBS analyst for college basketball. He made a play like that at Wake Forest behind the back. And I was wondering, I guess it wasn't planned. I know Coach doesn't like too many of those passes behind the back.
Yeah, it was a good pass.
It was a good pass. Made it very exciting, and just great play.
Okay, now on the break, do they normally look for you? You're the guy that's going to take the ball down the middle?
They should look for me first, but you know, we have 5 guards pretty much playing, so anybody could really push it up the court if they have it, but whoever leads the break, fine.
Okay, now again, when we're set offensively, at times you penetrate it right to the back, other times you penetrate it to pass. Again, does this depend what the defense is going to give you?
It depends on the defense. If they don't close the lane, I'll take it right to the basket.
Okay, second period highlights, Coach and Jeff, any comments you want to make?
Okay, again, second quarter against Hoban. Ball goes into the post. Nice dump-off pass to Nick from Matt Scarcella, and he hits like a 10-foot shot off the glass. Here we are again going against their zone. Ball goes into the post. Real nice move by Matt, where he's twisting and turning in there. He does that very well. Turns his shoulders very well. There's Jeff penetrating, as he often does. Kicks it to Nick. And Jeff obviously is our leader in assists by far.
Back over to Jeff and
okay, there's another assist. Good move by Jamie Marco off the bench, and another assist from Jeff Rush. I know he had 6 or 7 against Hogan. We're running a set play here at the end of the half. I believe Matt hits this after a pump fake right about 1 second in the half. In fact, we scored at the end of each quarter in that game, first, second, and third quarters, which I really like.
I noticed this year, you know, I guess your career, you generally like to hold maybe 50 seconds or less for the last shot. I don't know if you've kept stats, but I think this team, and that, again, you're going to say, boy, if you're going back and you tend to forget the great squad, but I think this team has converted more. And you've had so many great teams.
That may be true, Lib, because again, at end of each quarter at Hoban, first, second, and third quarters, we scored or got fouled. I think Jeff got fouled at the end of the third quarter. There were several fouls at the end of the third quarter in the game.
Back to what Jeff said about that confidence. I think you guys just feel that, hey, we're going to do it.
Definitely. We have a lot of great players on this team, and we all step up and do the job.
Okay, Coach, third quarter highlights again.
Tucker.
All right, there's a skip pass from Matt Tucker at the top. This was a real nice play, actually off an out-of-bounds play where Matt Tucker went to Nick. He penetrated, threw a soccer-style pass to Jeff Rush, and Jeff is a great corner shooter, and he hit it. There's another one right after that. We call it toss play. It wasn't called, but as a design play, but Matt turned his shoulders, kicked it back to Jeff Rush for the 3. There's a backdoor cut off the motion. Matt Scarcella once again to Jeff.
Hazelton, good movement away from the ball.
Charlie Sanko on a backdoor pass. Played very well up there, Lib, offensively. You see the layups coming now. They went man against us. We just picked their man apart.
Confronting Weber.
There's Jeff in the lane, kicks it right back. Had his own shot, kicked it back. And Matt with a nice drive, banking it high off the glass. Real soft shot, high off the glass.
We have seen him this week, Thursday night against Berwick.
What I like about Jeff, again, and going back to what Terry did in Ryan last year, very crisp passes. I noticed how quickly he feeds the post. You know, you're not going to get a chance to tip that thing away. That's something you're very much aware of, Jeff?
Yeah. It's been stressed by Coach Ladd that you have to be a very good passer, you know, into the post, and I try to do the best I can.
What I like is, again, he's almost seemed to pick your spots. You drove well, you used the left hand very well on the layup. Sometimes the defense is there. Again, you're just waiting for the situation, and it seems like our ability to react this year, this team, because I think that no one seems to be wanting to get the credit. And because of that, this has been a real nice team to watch.
Oh, definitely. If they play man-to-man defense, you know, we go back door, get Scarcella involved, he kicks it out. If they play zone, then our shooters hit the shots, so they don't know what to do against us.
Okay, and again, depending upon the situation, that's the way you're going to distribute the ball, or if the shot is there, the coach seems to have enough confidence that, go ahead, Jeff, you know, basically you're the quarterback of the team this year.
Yeah, whatever the defense does, I just do my thing in return.
I guess playing against those guys, you know, going back again with Terry and Ryan the last couple of years, that must have gotten the competitive juices really flowing. Because looking at you this year, seriously, you look like a 2 or 3 year starter.
Well, I'm glad I do look like that. I can just say I just played behind Terry Kringy and Ryan Ladd, and they did a great job, and I just try and do my thing.
Well, you also handle the interview very well, and we hope tonight you continue playing as well as you have. Good luck against Pittsburgh.
Thank you very much.
We're going to be back with the coach following these messages.
Jeff, and inside to Marco. Down it. And a foul.
Good move by Marcos.
Modern, immaculately clean, friendly. That's Freeland Sure Save Supermarket, with an outstanding deli and luscious hot foods for takeout too. Plus party platters and cakes. An excellent meat department with special cuts, of course. Gold card specials every week and senior citizen discounts Tuesdays and Wednesdays. This week's specials: fresh turkeys, 59 cents a pound, and Surefine butter, 99 cents. Freeland Sure Save, Front and Graham Streets, Freeland. Open daily 7 to 9 with Pennsylvania Lottery too.
Get your burger's worth with everyday value meals in Hazleton, West Hazleton, and Nanticoke.
Oh, yeah. Super Shoes in Hazleton. Footwear needs for the entire family, featuring athletic brands like Nike, Reebok, and Fila. Men's and women's casuals like Rockport, Soft Spots, and Dexter's. And for the outdoors person, work and hunting shoes like Rocky, Carolina Wolverines, and Herman Survivors. And that's just the start. Take 33% off selected men's, women's, and children's athletics every day. Don't forget to check out our back rack room for even more savings. And seniors get a 10% discount every Tuesday. Remember, Super Shoes for all your footwear needs.
Dementi's Restaurant proudly presents the absolute best ice carving festival on Saturday, February 8th and Sunday, February 9th. Come out and see some of the absolute best ice carvings from all over the country. The absolute best sculptors put their skills to the test, creating Olympic-sized pieces and competing for $20,000 in prizes. Admission is only $3 for adults and $1 for kids under 12. Don't miss the 1997 Ice Carving Festival, February 8th and 9th at the Lackawanna County Stadium.
Coach, I want to mention at 8 o'clock tonight, the Hazleton Area Cougar Wrestling Squad takes on Berwick. That is going to be on our station. YLN, make sure that you stay tuned to that. Okay, looking tonight, Pittston, a little bit of a rundown.
Well, again, very explosive team led by Andre LeBrute inside, and he plays like a brute. He's about 6'2", 205, maybe 6'3", football player type, but really can play the game, has some good drop step moves inside. They have a shooter from the outside named Matt DeSoy, also could take it to the basket. And some other kids. Their point guard's a decent player. They have another shooter named Whittick. Duffy's their point guard. They're a nice team. We have to do the job on defense and on the boards with this team.
That's going to be quite a challenge, but we know you're also a great history teacher in addition to being a great coach. Al Smith said, let's look at the record. Let's look at Coach Live's record. Some pressure. Tonight, a victory over Pittston. Incredibly, your 400th career win in 19 seasons.
It means I've been around for a while, and I'm getting there. And Libby, I've had such great kids, not only here but in Colorado at Mullen, and it's nice to see that this team. I mean, again, looking at the season, to win 20 games, and I guess that gets me to that milestone. But more importantly, league championship. It's senior night. We could stay undefeated in the league and the #1 seed in the district, and that would be great.
Okay, well, I wish you luck with that. But in addition, I think when you played out in Denver as a coach, basically your games were only maybe a season, 21 games per season, which means roughly, I'm not a math teacher, a history teacher, but you must have averaged close to 25 wins.
Well, again, I had some great players out there. We only had 18 regular season games in Colorado. You weren't allowed to play over the Christmas holiday. So to go, you almost had to go undefeated to win 20 games out there. And it was difficult, but again, I've been blessed with great talent there and here, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, this particular team has been for me, a lot of fun to watch. I want to wish you luck tonight against a very, very talented team. And again, just looking at your co-captain, it shows that there is class, not only on the court, in the classroom, but also in interviewing. Did a great job. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Good luck. Have a nice weekend. Thanks for viewing.
Rings,
14-karat gold chains, pendants, bracelets, earrings, lovely gemstone jewelry, pearls, and a stunning gift line. Musselman's, where quality is not expensive. For over 20 years in Hazleton's Laurel Mall.
I like telling people I work for WYLN.